Слушай, а можешь мне попить принести? Я забыла опять. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Фу. And what if you use also this light? And this. Hello guys, my name is Selena Sergakova and you're watching Drakaina's Secret. Happy Sunday, guys. It's not allowed.
Pasen tu rápido, tu habitación. Alisa también, por favor. Y te trae una ensalada en tu habitación, ¿vale? No.
Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm going to do my makeup today with you before our tarot reading session. That will be a little bit later. One. Alfred, good evening. Selena, hello. Selena, what's up? You're yelling at Artem. No, I'm not yelling. No, I told to my son because he said a very bad word. Very bad word, and he said it. And plus to it, he said it when I was alive. So I asked him not to behave in such a way. I don't know, they watch YouTube videos and hello David, how are you doing? You know, they watch YouTube videos probably sometimes when I drive. No, I don't use such words, for example, now what he said. And I was like, Martin, how old is your son? He is, give me 1 second, 7. He turned 7, is it better? He turned 7 only 2 weeks ago. So he understands already what he does, but sometimes... Alfred, do you teach children to curse? Is it to curse? To say very bad words? Very, like to F-U-C-K? Is it to curse? Yeah? And I thought that it was to swear. He said something like that is not good in my... Just generally? No, I learned them. Do you know how I learned them? You can use any words, but those words should express your emotions. If you just say it because of nothing, you don't have such kind of emotions, and you say just because, you know, just to pronounce it. This I don't like. I learn not to say it. But if you have so strong emotions and you use that words to describe your emotions, yeah, why not? I think that we have language and we can use it, and we can use different sides of it, so I'm not against. If he hurt himself somehow, or for example, if there should be situation, but not just when he sits and just for for atmosphere, he says. Sean, never. I cursed at 7 too. Oh, really? Why is that? I don't know. Maybe it's his. I don't know. Maybe it's just his way to try this world. No, again, I said for him now that it was not okay because I was live and because he didn't need that. It was not like emotional situation, and he didn't use these words to describe his emotions. It was just. MF, B, GFU, or something like this. Wow, is it a vitamin C? Artem takes vitamin C. Uh, so it's called a curse. To curse. To curse is ругаться матом, to curse someone. I thought to curse is so, yes, guys now they say it. Like David says, Sean's question was, sorry Sean, it was just to learn some new words. Selena, no, this is no. Alfred, do you teach children to curse? To curse. And then David, then David says, I cursed at 7 too. I thought it was to swear. Yes, Alfred, I think I did a good job, but they will pick it up somewhere. No, I'm very careful around Sophia and she's learning. Yeah, I'm not so careful. I need to be honest. Sometimes when I drive, for example, and when I have situations, I use. When I'm angry, I use. But it's not just, it's just that's how I show my rich vocabulary and how deep my emotions are. It's not just to. Of course, Sean, we all learned it. Yes, Alfred, I think, did a good job, but they will pick it up. So they will pick it up somewhere. No, I think that they pick it up from Artem. No, I'm joking. Of course, Artem never curse.
No, my curses are epic. They
No,
are just like, oh my god. Like,
no, you curse also when you have reasons for that, normally. But sometimes you
Yeah,
are
but it's
angry
epic
without
anyway.
a reason, yeah. Hmm? I called the nurse a bitch when I didn't get to get ice cream after my tonsillis taken out. But I think that, David, I think that, no, you had this moment, you were angry. And maybe it's not the right moment. And it's not it was not correct. Yes, it was not polite, but still, you described your emotions. So I think me as a mother, no, if Martin would say something like this to his nurse, I would explain him like, no, don't do that with people, with person who takes care about you, because you should be polite. I always, when we have a housekeeper and nurse, when she came, nurse, not nurse, nanny, yeah, nanny, babysitter, when she came to us, I always explain them that, guys, try to be polite with people who come into your house, because we let them to be in your family, and respect them, be polite. If you disagree with something, better tell me, and we will discuss it. And just because if you, it's like the same, for example, if you go to a restaurant and you go to a kitchen and say to chief that he is ugly, stupid, fat someone, I don't know, and then you come back at your table and you wait for your dinner. I wouldn't risk like that. I think that it's not very good. Swear, cuss, curse, some of the fee. So it's all the same, yeah. I was walking around to school with my mom around 5, and I called someone a swear word. My mom slapped my ear. I try not try. Because your upbringing. If I did the same, for example, and if a policeman saw it, and I wouldn't do the same now, because time is very different from what we had before. And if a policeman saw such situation, they would send here tomorrow social services to come and to maybe, yes, in some situations even they can take your kids. Maybe we are not in this risk list because we have our own apartment and Artem has business, but some people here, they suffer from such situations. Although I am very disagree with what they do, because they describe their life like, but yes, I kicked him, and yes, I hit him, but it's my son. And for Ukrainians and for Russian, it's okay even now. But here it's not okay. And for me already, it's not okay. I can say something bad for me, like I know that when I'm in the worst mood, I can say, okay guys, I can't take it anymore, just go. No, don't go. Let social services to come here and to do with you and with me wherever they want, because I can't take it anymore. It's too difficult for me, this situation. So, of course, Selena. Yeah, I understand. And for example, my parents, they were born in 60s, and it is considered in Russia that 60s is a very difficult, spoiled, childish. I don't know about, by the way, people all around the world, but in Russia, it's very bad generation. They came after the Second World War, and they were spoiled with people who, after the Second World War, who had problems with empathy. And like, we have a lot of examples of when they behave themselves so bad with their kids. They are very immature, they are very, very childish, and that's why future generations after, for example, 1951, 1952, 5, 6, 7, and future generations, they had a lot of difficulties with their mental health, because of upbringing, because of children who were born in 60s. And even someone came into this chat during our workout, and he was not from Soviet Union, maybe, but his English, maybe he was from Soviet Union. His English was perfect, but he told me like, oh, I don't need a private coach, I need 60s Soviet Union toxic mother to to take care about me, to control me when I do fitness exercises. Otherwise, I'm uncontrollable. So I don't. Do you have this in your country? Soap didn't work with me. I'd eat the bar to piss them off. Wow, that's character. That's great. I don't nowadays. I don't use such things, and I don't know if my parents, if they did the same with me. But is it like healthy? I think if you eat a bar of soap, you can feel not yourself not good, and then you can go to hospital. But every parent gets stressed and swears that's natural. Of course, at school they will pick it up. They will pick it up. But every parent gets stressed and swears it's natural. And of course, yeah. Now I'm not. I don't touch my kids. Maybe several times I did it, like in my life, not with Alisa, with Martin. But with Martin, it was like he had a joke to take a knife and to run after me on the Alisa doing like this. It was a joke for him, and it was just, I started panicking. It was very difficult for me. Like one of the most difficult situations. And plus to it, we had problems when several years ago, Artem, when he worked in Scandinavia and in different countries, and he was not at home. And Martin, he has a very strong character, and we don't have like Artem. He came only first year. He came once per 3 months. Once per 3 months, he had 1 week off. And he came, so I was alone. And imagine mom with low blood pressure on antidepressants, alone with kids. And like Martin, he behaved himself that time without this masculine figure in his life. And when he was 5, that time he was 5 already, he behaved himself not good with me. So he tried to manipulate. When Artyom came back home and he saw it, that he was so spoiled, He started to talk with him like man to man. And even now, sometimes when I try to explain to him something and I ask him not to do something, he answers me, I don't care, just go away, I don't care. And my only answer is, I'm going to call Artem, I'm going to call your father. And when he's at work, for example, and I call, but even I don't call, I just take my phone and he says, no, 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 mom, it's okay, no, mom, I'm not going to continue. And it works and also, by the way, with Alisa, because just I can't change my voice and to be as strict as I should be, probably, to them to listen to me and to talk with each other. When my mom, I told you that she knows she's like super strong. And when she came, she was, why couldn't you tell them in a very strict way? I was, you don't understand. It's the store, like my most strict voice that I can choose from all options that I have. But when I used it, they only laughed at me. Imagine this situation.
Imagine as
Like-
a puppy as a big dog.
Yeah, what?
It's like a small puppy barking like a big dog.
Yeah, no, they were like, oh, it's so funny. So imagine it really pissed me off. And what, to touch them, I can't. It's not good to touch them, they are kids and so on. So yeah, it was difficult without Artem. But now I know Artem, he has this voice. Can you demonstrate, please? I'm going to curse you. How you say?
I will see next time.
What?
I'm in relaxing mode already.
Oh, you're relaxed, but he can say so. He doesn't need. I know. I probably you touched, yes, Martin, but not as a parent, but as a man to man. Like, yeah,
What do
it's.
you mean?
No, you did something to him once. Like, what did you do? Like this, or.
He didn't get even 10% what I get in my childhood, so nothing.
Yeah, from me also, of course. Like what I had, no, I hope so, because my childhood was full of stress and anxiety, and that I couldn't rely on my parents, and problems with feelings and lack of feelings. You know, like Artem, for example, he can be responsible, and he says, I know for sure that their life is different. Me, I don't know. Maybe by that time, that when they will become older, then they will grow up. Maybe by that time they will come to psychologists and they say, "Oh, mom, you were so." I don't know, inattentive. Or, for example, I know that I don't like to cook and I have to, but every time I try to share so I try not to, of course, I give them food like they want to eat, of course I give them. But I think, now your family situation is different. They are. So I try to show my strength and that I'm strict and I'm like adult parent, but very often they try to, because they are in team also, and they try to to fight with me and to not to listen to me, not to pay attention to my words. And what maybe in future it will bring them to something. For example, they would say, "Oh, mom, you were too soft, and now we don't have inner strength, and because you were too soft with us in some situations. So when we needed, and you didn't have this, for example, inner strength to be super strict with us, and you never know." So but I ask Artem to help me in such situations. You are a fan probably at glue and Crayola. You are a what is this? Is it friend or no? You are a fan. It's what I remember, but I don't remember. You explained me what was it, but I forgot. So bad lesson. My kids ate everything. They tried, yes, they tried everything. Like especially Alisa, she has. I know that she has this talent of being an artist, and she is not shy with her talent. She spoiled guys so many things, and Martin, but Martin as well, but a lot less than Alisa. Alisa, she's like she doesn't care, and she tried, and she
Yeah, because she know nobody gonna kick her ass.
yeah,
That's
because
that's
with
it.
Alisa, yeah, with Alisa, I was even more patient than with Martin, even more. Yeah, with Alisa, like I probably I never hit her in my life. I don't remember
Oh, the need to hit.
this
I
at
mean, I
least.
cannot even shout the same way as I shouted on Martin. I cannot the same way shout on her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I also can't.
Because I
And
know
with Martin,
I can
when
break her even with my shouting.
yes,
I know
yes,
that.
yes. And I also I try to say strict to her, but it's funny for her, and also for Martin. So now when Alisa is older, I also can. Sorry if you have noises. Um, Sean Pepper come too. She didn't work with me, no glue or anything. She don't work with me, no glue or anything. Ah, peppercorns too. She don't work with me, no glue or anything. So you are. So you didn't do that. So, but still, your parents they used such kind of upbringing. They used like to make you to eat soap or to put soap in your mouth. I saw it in American movies, but I thought that it was long ago. Yes, Alisa. Sí. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Abre la puerta, dime, ¿qué pasa?
Ah, I forgot that I wanted to put on my makeup. ¿Qué pasa? Ah, no. You remember?
Manzana, otro frutas que quieres en vale. No hay mango, pero
When I go live, Alisa comes here to ask for some like not healthy but tasty things. And the last time I was alone, I was like, okay, take. And now Artem is here. He says, no, you can take an apple or a fruit, or there are many good things that you can take.
cerrar la puerta, por favor. Gracias. Completamente.
See, Alisa.
Gracias. No.
Dash Game. Hello, how are you doing? Sean, I know that's why I say it's best not to react, bro. I didn't know what it meant either at 5. Shiloh, you pray for me? What was there? What was here? I'm going upper. They don't even know what the words mean, Alfred. You mean that your kids don't know how to swear, or you mean what? Hey, how is it going? Shiloh Taylor. Hello, just got back from church. Oh, hello. What kind of church do you visit? If it's okay to ask, I don't know. Shiloh, you pray for me. And for me, in that case, why not too? Happy Diwali. Hello. Sean, I know that's why I say it's best not to react, bro. I didn't know what it meant either at 5. To actually curse someone is different kettle of fish altogether. I believe if you direct malicious energy towards someone, then it can affect your energy. To actually curse someone in different kettle of fish altogether, I believe if you direct malicious energy towards someone, yes, but I think that to curse, no, yeah, you know. So, for example, like I go on a car and I have daily stressful situation, and but nothing bad is going on if you just for example, if you are not in a hurry, you won't even notice. Plus to it, you never know why this person, for example, in the car in front of you, why he brakes or why he even behaves himself on road in a dangerous way. But sometimes it's when it concerns danger. Why? Because I put on this charger, but someone put it out. I don't know who was.
It was full of charge.
No, it doesn't work now. It stopped working. Yes, because I put it on the.
Like a blue.
No, it's when it's blue, it means that it's charging, and I put it only now.
It was me.
Ah.
Actually, it's already full. I just disconnected because I don't want to.
No, because.
Overheat battery, you know.
No. That's why I charged them, and then never charged.
Okay, yeah.
It's here. So, for example, yes, it's when suddenly I feel this danger and my kids in my car and I feel danger because someone just behaves himself in a very stupid way on road. And I have this negative emotion inside of me and I let it to go out. And because I have reason for that. I was scared. Okay, maybe in like ideal world, it's better not to be scared, not to I don't know, not to react. But I prefer to let it out. But in such situation, I never curse people in serious way, because I think that maybe they for me they don't deserve. For me, I don't know. Once I remember the last time I was very angry, actually with parents of some guys who bullied my son at football school, and I was angry with them and with the guys themselves and with their parents. I was angry, I remember, but still I tried to explain to, and I discussed them not in a positive way. I was angry, and I don't see that I had any reason to curse them, to send them bad energy. I don't feel that, because I understand that if their kids behave themselves in such a way, I try to explain it. Imagine it all goes from somewhere, and kids they have such kind of behavior because again of something. They are not sure that they have enough of love, for example, and you never know what's going on and in families. So probably the last time when I really wanted to curse was in Montenegro, I think. When this group of people bullied me, but even that time, since that time, I realized that I wanted to change the topic of my channel. I wanted to be not to show to people like my life in its best from its best angle, but not vlogging. But I wanted to talk with people. To, for example, with that time they were Russians, and I wanted to explain them many things. That it's not good that they judge me, and it's they judge me for nothing. It's their choice not to look at me, not to choose my channel, but to choose it and to talk and to judge and to discuss me in a very bad way, to say very bad things about me. So I wanted to talk with them, but I was angry and I wanted to curse them in the same time. That time, probably. To send them bad energy. No, I had such situations, but they happen very, very seldom, very seldom. And when I just want to swear, to say something bad, It's not because it's because of my inner stress. It's not because I wish someone something really bad, because of my stress. And I want to express my emotions, and I want to express myself. So, different. It's nice not having kids. If I had a kid, I'd probably be stuck apple picking today with crappy parents. I'd probably be stuck apple picking. What is apple picking? Depends what trees you pick. Ah, yeah, if I had, I'd probably be stuck apple picking today with crappy parents. Uh, yeah, what do you mean? AK Blaze, hello. Is it AK? Is it you, AK 888? I never seen that. Climbing trees was awesome back in the yeah. It was in Soviet Union time. Yeah, it was also one of our ways to spend our time. Like especially in summer, I remember when I went. I was like 6, 7 years old, and I came to my grandmother to her secondary residence. But in Soviet Union, you call it secondary residence, dacha, Soviet Union dacha, with a very old house and with a vegetable garden because they grew there a
Summer
lot of
house.
summer house. No, it's not summer. Why summer?
Well, when you don't live all the year round, you just come
What
from
is
time to
this?
time.
It's because why is this?
Maybe it's because of charging.
It's stressful. I have this lamp as well. I forgot about it. Let's use this to make it cozy. And I can't imagine that nowadays I can let my kids to do the same things, just to go out on my own and on their own. Imagine. No, I will let my son, for example, he asks to go outside to take a leaf to give it to his snail, to his pet. It's a bug or I forgot what was the second word for bug. What did they use? It was bug and something else. And I let him, but the door is opened and I just give him 15 minutes. So I can't let him to go. Like you spend the whole day outside and you play with the neighbors, with the neighborhood guys, and I don't care what you do. For me, it's impossible. And probably you remember once when he wanted to go along to a basement floor to parking, and then when it was already very dark outside, of course I didn't let him, and I still can't imagine that I can let him to do it. So climbing trees, yeah, but with the people from modern generation, do you feel it? Do you have this difference? I think that Alfred, yes, in Great Britain, and what about Americans, the people from other continent? How do you feel it? Wasn't my parents? It was my grandparents. So when were they born? Approximately. 40s or 30s, they went through. No, they didn't. Did they go through the Second World War? And they were tougher. Yeah, they were not like modern parents. A man who plants a tree that he won't live to see fully grown is a wise man indeed. A man who plants a tree that he won't live to see fully grown is a wise man indeed. You mean that we raise now our children and he won't, that he won't live to see fully. So it means that we gonna die earlier. Or probably I said a bad word, but I have no people, so I'm welcome probably. So it's you mean that it's like because we gonna go pass away earlier, then they will grow up, and that's why it's like why? Can you explain? What was wrong with your grandparents, David? Yeah, they like for me it's very cruel what you describe. Alfred, my grandmother is I remember. David, so this is your grandmother. And probably she treated your mother as well, like that way, I think. If she treated you this way, so she treated your mother with this way. So probably your mother was on the opposite. She was too soft with you. It's at least it's like in my generation, I think. Alexa, hi. Alexa, you are always talking about deodorant. Yeah, it's his fetish. Alfred, I cursed the lamp. I cursed the lamp. This one, yeah? Yes. Bonjour. Hello, Serge Fernandez. How are you doing? Sean, the Jenny lamp, Alfred. Genie lamp. It's my genie lamp. Yeah, it's very. I love it. But I don't like that it should. I always should think if it's charged or not charged. Firstly, when I saw it online, I saw, oh, that's a lamp that works without a wire. It's so cool. And now, of course, I realize that it's something that is not cool. You always have to think. But I don't have wires in my screen on my screen. Make 3 wishes, brother John. Your accent like Arabic. Fact pulse with MA. Okay, and you write like I don't know, like your accent is Arabic. Are you? Oh, thank you for a good word. For a good bad word when you can express yourself but you don't curse. Can you wish for many more wishes, Alfred? Yeah, it's my son now. Mom, I know what I'm going to ask for my birthday to have as many wishes as I want to have, and I'm like, da-da-da-da. You are faced sometimes with situation where sudden anger manifests, but that's not cursing. Cursing is if someone actually wishes someone death, etc. I have been in this situation in past. You were in which role? As the one who wished or the one who was this object to who somebody wished? No, I have this, of course. I'm a person and I have different kind of emotions, but the older I become, the better I see life around. Maybe I was not in such situations, and I hope that now I would never be. Like in my past, some people that I saw, they wanted me to. They, for example, they felt that I can be their problem at their job, like I can take their place. They did something bad behind my back, and I was very angry with them. But I always, in a while, I always let it go. And now when I see it back, when I look back, I realize that like my life, it wouldn't be now, it wouldn't go in this way, and I wouldn't find myself on this place if it was. So I probably I didn't curse them, and because I think that every situation like this, for example, if someone did, no, of course I told you that I was not in such. Alfred, I remember that you described me some very difficult situation in your life, and that was like I was not in such kind of situations. But in situations, for example, when I wanted to build my career, and some people they didn't want me to do it, they tried to be on my way and to play behind my back against me. And I realized, even that time, I realized that it's a kind of if I can't influence it and if I can't change it, it means that it will bring me to my better life situation. It will bring me finally to better life. And when I analyzed this, I took too much probably foundation, because I see it 40 I'm 40 minutes already live, and I thought that only 10, and I was like, okay, I'm 40 minutes live, and there are only 7 people, but it's okay. No, I'm 10 minutes live, and there are only 7 people here, and it's okay. I think that they will come just because I went out live not so long ago, and then I watched on time, and I was like, oh, I like 41 minutes ago, I am sitting already. So, guys, and they changed such situations, they changed my life. But again, I don't just I know that situations can be a lot more difficult than I describe, and it's not a kind of I don't want to to say that for example, oh, I don't curse people, I'm so good, and I'm so kind, and I'm so generous, and I can accept. I know that life can show you immediately something new horizons, and new un momento new horizons, and new levels, and I don't want to achieve new levels. For example, to know how really people can be bad to you, and to feel that I really want to curse someone. No, no, it's not. I don't want it. We are and the best resolution eventually was to show indifference. But Alfred, maybe in front of them, but still you can't keep in yourself. If you have negative emotions, it's better not to keep them inside. I also heard about it. And I have a lot of childhood emotions that stuck in me, because in my childhood I was not allowed to express any negative emotions. Anger or... And when I grew up, I realized that it leads to mental health problems. If so, you need to go through such situation, how to say, like in a clean way for yourself. So to express your emotions, but in the same time, like in front of them, you have to try to be indifferent. But yeah, by the way, yesterday, I had such kind of situation. I had my son, I told you before about it several times, that we had bullying problems, but it's so difficult to understand what was exactly there. Was it bullying? And even when your son, for example, my son, when he says, "Oh, mom, it's okay," and you feel that it's not something, it's not okay, and you go to school director and you describe the situation with all surnames, and you realize that maybe you make problems for those people, And you realize that now maybe actually in your school they wanted their first reaction was like, but they're kids, they always behave like that. So I said, no, I know that sometimes they do. I don't try to say that my son is saint. No, the situation is absolutely different. And but still you take it on yourself, so you have to protect your child because you feel that this situation went out of control, and in the same time you have to not to be this super crazy mom and not to be overprotective. And this time I decided that I'm going to do it officially. I'm going to write all papers to describe every situation, to show every picture, and but I'm not going to go to your football club. Because one of organizers was the captain of our football team that time. So he was and he was he's in one class with one of guys who bullied Martin since his childhood. And actually, I know why it happened. It happened because his mother was so his mother was too attentive to my children. She wanted to talk with them. Oh, your children are so cute. And her son, he jealous a lot, and he started to bully my son. And then he unified with a group of people. And when my son last March he joined his football team, he had problems with integration. And I went to school because in football club I'm always sitting on tribunes, so it's difficult to do something to my son. But I was stressed because you never know what is going on in school. You are not with them. From 9 until 2 they are together and you are not there, and you know that this situation, you saw it with your own eyes in a football club, and then it happened in school, for example. And several times it happened. And I decided that time not to go to your coach, because I realized that maybe it can be not good for this guy, that he wants, and at least now I don't know what will be with him in future. He wants to build his professional sports career, but he behaves himself in a very bad way. But he's a captain of their football team. And I was silent. I didn't say anything to your coach because I decided that we are going to find solution. I see everything what's going on field, so I can control it. If something, but you know, there were crazy situations. For example, my son wants to sit on a bench and he sits down, and this captain comes to him and he just pushes him away from this bench and he sits on his place. So it was this kind of bullying. Or for example, my son, he when he last March, when he didn't play very well, this captain, he attacked him in gates, gates, yes, football gates. Yes, in gates, he attacked him to take ball. My son, he tried to play by rules because he's a goalkeeper. He was supposed to kick out this ball from gates, but he started to hit him, to fight and to take away this ball. And there were several situations like this, but I decided to be silent, but I was sitting on tribunes, so I saw it. I saw everything. And yesterday, one of mothers wrote a long message in our football team group chat of parents, and she wrote that, my son yesterday was very upset because he wanted to play a game with guys, and they say that they accept only people from Argentina. Imagine. Only Argentinians can play, so they don't accept people from other nations. And this mother wrote that, I worry a lot about the situation in our team, that we have, she wrote Like I think to happen in a football team, it's kind of something crazy. We should maybe do something about it. And yesterday I had impulse in my heart, from my heart. I was like, maybe it's high time now to mention not my situation, but to start talking about it. And I wrote also. She wrote, and then I also wrote. So I joined her. I said that, unfortunately, I saw a lot of times when kids kicked each other. I know that they say bad words to each other, very bad words. They behave themselves not in a good way, and I know it personally. And yeah, I also think that we need to explain them how they need to behave, and they need to improve their behavior to each other and to treat better, because it's sport and they're in one team. And I think that we need to work on it as parents. And so I also mentioned, I described, no, I didn't describe my situation. I had such stress because of it. I was so nervous. I felt myself like, oh my God, so I confessed everyone that I don't know what was it, but I was very stressful yesterday, guys. Extremely stressful. And then your coach, he wrote me in personal message. Like, I didn't know that something was wrong with Martin. And I realized that he wanted me to explain this situation, why I write such things. And again, it was so difficult for me to explain him what was that we had problems and that we have it even until now. Now these problems are not very serious, but still I feel that we don't have friendly atmosphere in our football team. But I took all my strength, and I told him, like, we last year it was a problem for us to get integrated. We had problems. No, I didn't name people again, but I told him that we had bullying at school with the same people who were in our team. And even until now, I sit on tribune and I see everything what's going on. And sometimes situations are very like, they are not funny. They are very annoying, those situations. And he was like, okay, don't worry, I'm going to talk with them like on Monday. But I felt I had horrible feelings, horrible. So it was like, I don't know, it was difficult for me, very difficult. Like, I was afraid if I blame, so like, for me it's difficult to express my feelings. And even when I see that it's absolutely unfair, and that I need to talk about it. And when even someone started this conversation, she was another mom who started this conversation, I was very stressful, very, 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 guys. And even when I talk about it, I feel myself a little bit guilty, because when I was little, I was not allowed to express anger or any bad emotions. And like, I'm grown up, and I shake as me, like little 5 years old girl who can't express her emotions. She's going to block everything inside. And then I had anxiety, of course, panic attacks. It's because of my different emotions that were blocked. So that's why, Alfred, it was so long. But what I wanted to say, that in my situation, at least in my situation, I need to stay indifferent, but not in some situations. I think that you shouldn't be super indifferent in some situations, especially when it concerns your kids, and when you need to protect them. But again, for me, it's very difficult to find this line. Where is this border? Where is protection? Where is overprotection? Where I can just think that somebody told something. No, but so I still don't trust my feelings. because when I was a child, I was like, no, I had a lot of gaslighting. You don't feel that. You don't feel pain. You don't feel, no. He didn't do something bad to you. It was not bad. It was good. No, he didn't say this. So I had just a lot of this, and I'm so tired, and that's why also maybe I have this YouTube channel, and that's why I also prefer to open my mouth to speak loudly, to say the truth. Like you remember, I started my channel with a lot of politic talks. A lot of people came here and asked questions because it was a part of my personal growth for me, and it's still, guys, it's still difficult. So best resolution eventually was to show indifference. So what is to show indifference? To show if you have it, this indifference. Yeah, it's good to show. But if you are not indifferent, if you are not indifferent, and you know that you are not indifferent, of course, like now I'm going to have this to look for this inner balance, to what is good, like to make scandal, no, what for, but to find a solution, and to be wise, to keep this balance between crazy overprotective mom and someone who blocks his or her emotions. Anger, hate, hatred, all really bad frequencies, but necessary for survival reaction. Yeah, for survival reaction. Yeah, God, it's 6:44 p.m. here, guys, and my street lights are on. Wowzers. What is on wowzers? On wowzers. Mustafa, hello, nice to see you too. You are from Morocco, you are not far from me. Yes, it can be nature and also family, it can also be many meanings. Uh-huh. What is the subject? Oh, we are talking now about upbringing, about kids, about difficulties when you raise your children. Do you have children, Mustafa? If you're still here, do you have children? Sean, Alfred, it's like an investment, planting the seeds and providing for the future. Yeah, and what I wanted to say. And now I prefer my kids, I let them express their feelings. And it's very important for me that I feel that they express their feelings. And I explain them how it's necessary to do it, and it's very important not to block. And Alisa now, she says, it's my body and I know what I feel, and this is my feeling. No, she doesn't. They sometimes even they use it against me. I think that I'm too I can't today I can't judge, I can't see properly what's going on the screen. I want to, now I don't know why I want to make light a little bit, like less of intensity. Yes. Oh, sorry to hear that, David. Yeah, you discuss here David's grandma. Alfred, it's like, yeah, investment, planting the seeds and providing for the... And now, yes, Sean, what I feel with my kids, I feel, yes, I better take their emotions, I better take on myself, and like what I say, I'm adult, I'm mature, and I know that it's difficult for Alisa, for example, to cope with some of her emotions, and for Martin. Actually, I remember that when they were a little bit smaller, they behaved sometimes in a very bad way. They kicked me and hit me, and I tried to absorb, guys. I tried not to be aggressive, to understand their emotions. But now it's all finished. But with a strict voice of Artem, also, who protects me in such situation. Sean, 100% brother. Yeah, Sean, I also agree with you. I feel it now. That I'm adult, I can deal with those emotions, but it can be not so easy for them. 1001 wishes, Sean. Uh, Alfred, you were cursed by your assailant with the pole he wished for you, or you wished on him. Yeah, I had 1 second. Yeah, I'm very far in my chat. I know. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read. I had a happy childhood. Yeah, I think David, because your mother, she was soft. Was it a grandmother of your mother who behaved? Probably she was soft because of your grandmother. So because of your mother, for me it's kind of generation. They change, and now I'm soft now, and I try to make them happy. I think that in my parents, adults were not indifferent. They were thinking, like, they thought that I need to protect and to think about their emotions all the time. Oh, you hurt your father, you hurt your mother, you said this wrong. Like, I felt always responsible for my parents and for their emotions. They were adults and I was not adult. So now it's different for me. And I like, what is this alteration? No, not alteration. When one generation changes another, and it's like tick tick tick. Their names. Alfred, it is because of the shorter days or very bad weather. There is why the street lights are on. So you have so short days. We have now sunset, but it's 8 o'clock here, and it was like very very quickly. Uh, thanks, yeah. So British summer time ends soon, and the clocks go back an hour near end of month. Apparently, it's to make sure the kids get hour more daylight to walk safe to school. That's the tradition of it. We also have it, but I didn't know that it was because of kids. I haven't heard about it, so I don't know the reason for that here, at least. But in Russia, no, in Russia now they don't change it. But they did it before. But then they decided to not to do it. And Sean, do you have this, David and Sean, do you have in the United States? Do you change time? We change time twice per year, in autumn and in spring. But for autumn, it's better. I don't know if you feel biorhythms, because I feel, and 1 hour for me it's a lot. And in autumn it's okay because it goes 1 hour back. Yeah, it's 1 hour back. Artem, Artem.
Huh?
In autumn we go 1 hour back.
No.
Forward. Forward.
Yes, it's gonna be dark. So back is with spring and forward in autumn.
No, in autumn it's forward. Do you know why? Because I remember that in autumn we sleep
maybe.
1 hour more, and it's better for my body. It's better. We have like 1 more hour this night. I remember this because we were clubbing with my friends. Hello, girls, if you're here, but you're not. I was clubbing with my friends, and I remember this that we had like in autumn. That you turn like watches, and you have 1 more hour to go out, and you're so happy about it. So now I don't see the reason. British summer. Yeah, this. So we have the same. Can you check it if it's? Hi world. Hello. You have a great nickname. Gorilla. Rilla. Hello. I wanna be sedated. Oh my god, Sean, Alfred. You mean like for surgery, or what do you mean? But this feeling is like when you sleep, I remember. But after that, I had the problems with my hair. You remember? They are still growing. They are here, I think now. Somewhere here. and I'm waiting for this moment. So now I wouldn't choose this kind of. I know that some people they use this. It's also illegal, and I'm not going to talk about it a lot. But I heard that some people use. How is your life going there? What are you doing, Martin? No, Martin, para mañana, por favor. Alfred, I know it's good. It's a good drive to Stonehenge, but the winter solstice passed yet, and have you ever observed it there? Alfred, I know it's a good drive. I want to go to Stonehenge, to Stonehenge. I want to go. Alfred, he told us that it's not as attractive. Or Alfred, is it? There are so many tourists. Yes, was it you? Did you tell it to us? And what is solstice? Solstice. What is solstice? Can you write me? Gorilla in the house. Yeah, Gorilla. Hello. Aliens built Stonehenge. But what do you think about them? What do you think, Gorilla? Do you have your personal attitude? Who built them? Okay, just checking. Okay. So no, Sean, I have only been as far as Blackpool in UK. So you never traveled outside of UK, or I don't understand? Or like, is it correct? Flew over it once to my. No, you traveled outside of UK. I heard that there are a lot of Americans who never travel. Oh, I took the wrong brush. But in Russia, a lot of people also they don't travel. They just don't have this possibility. And no money. It's a UFO navigation site. It's a UFO navigation flew over. What do you mean? So there are a lot of seeings, or what? A lot of people who saw UFOs? Is it correct? Like, what do you mean by UFO navigation site? Like, you mean what you say? UFO navigation site. You mean that UFO navigation, it means that they used those stones as a landmark to to sit on Earth, to land. 1 second, guys. Alfred, you can fly. They use it to navigate in our galaxy. You think that they don't have a special navigation system, or there is a system inside? Maybe in the beginning, but I think that now they should have everything. No, it was EasyJet. No, it was EasyJet. Rila, is that what you believe? Yeah, I also have this question. No, just fooling around. But why? I believe. No, I. Why not? Why do you think? No, tell me, Rila. Why do you think it exists? What is this? But there are people that thinks that. Jeff, hello, Jeff. How are you? How are you doing? Remember Halloween 3 there where they had it set up to do some silver shamrock voodoo. Is it a movie, yes? Really, you might be on something there very interesting. So me also in that case. I read the book Ancient Astronauts. Aha, iPhone Daniken. I think it was Druid Celestial Observatory. Celestial Observatory. Aha. But I read a lot nature science and it doesn't match up. Uh-huh. So, but okay. Gorilla. And what do you think? What do you think about it? And I don't understand the Druid Celestial Observatory. Yes, and what and why? What? How did they use it? Why stones? What was the technology there? What did they do with it? I thought that these are just stones. But do we have nowadays, for example, technology to build something similar? Can we do it now? Aye! Who can give me his iPad? Okay, in 20 minutes. Hello, I think was very big in Alfred Halloween. I think was very big in Ireland, and the place of its origin shared with the bonfires. Stared with the bonfires. Alfred Halloween, I think, was very big in Ireland, and the place of its origin started with. I don't understand in that case what you are talking about, Sean. What is this? How old is Stonehenge? Was it like 3,000 years? Jayanti, hello. Shaila. You say hi to Jayanti. All ancient buildings mapped stars. Look at temple of is it Edfu, I forget, but the sun lights up king of solstice. King in and I don't understand. The same as the Irish dolmens. Jayanti, hello. I need a bigger brain to fit all knowledge. Yeah, me too. Also, I need a bigger brain and not maybe bigger, but better working for sure. I thought that by this time I will be very fluent in English, but the more they speak, I told you already. We discussed it here. The more we speak here, the more I think that I have not enough of words to explain everything. Especially yesterday when I wanted to talk about boat and Porto Montenegro, and about Jadran. What was its name? Jadranska. No, it was Jadranska road, but this boat that we had in, you remember in Tibet, in Pina, this square.
Sailing boat.
Yeah, sailing boat. Not, was it sailing? Yadran? But how you call it? It's for students of Marine University.
Oh yeah, they teach this the boat of the ex-king of no, the king actually, yeah, the king of Nikola, the Serbian king.
Ah,
that boat just to learn how to study this.
to learn to, well, not to learn to.
They prepare the crew to, you know,
Yeah,
like a what's the name?
I just
Like a trainage.
yeah, for me also like a training boat,
Like a
training boat
yeah,
for
training boat.
marine students, from a marine university. I hope that you understand. So like yeah, I want my brain work better. Same as pyramids are coordinated to Orion belt. Oh really? Same as pyramids are coordinated to Orion belt circa. I read about it. But what is circa 10,500 before Christ? What is circa? Can you check it, please? Circa, one word for me, please, por favor.
Huh?
One word, circa. S-I-R, English. English. Orion was Osiris.
COS.
C. Very yes, and I understand. I heard that pyramids, yeah, they used it as, but yes, they used it as navigation. I heard about pyramids because how they stay, what they face, at least what I watched on TV. So, Gorilla, you don't believe in this, and I believed. I think that it was built by aliens. Who is Gorkaran? What is Volo? I hope I didn't say something very bad. The ice must have melted short they built it. The ice must have melted short they built it. Uh-huh. The ace ended age or ended in Scandinavia about 10,000 years ago. So what is circa?
It's on Latin. It's translated like nearby or more or less.
Ah, like
Or
cerco.
like weight is
Cerco.
circa 10 kilograms.
Yeah, yeah. The same is in Spanish, cerca. It's close, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. Or
Yeah, so
it
it's
is
Spanish words.
8000 BC then. Alfred, Sean, do they lay lines a part of this universe? Sorry, I laugh because of my kids. My daughter asked for a cucumber to eat. The knowledge of the stars GR goes way back, probably farther than glacial epoch. Yes, I remember. I saw it. Oh, hello, Huey G. Добрый день, amigo. Good to see you, Drakaina. Yes, nice to see you too. How are you doing, Huey G? JGG. Yes, Alfred, that's true. I'm a humanoid. Yeah, gorilla, but we all discussed here that we are all humanoid. I forgot. I can do it tomorrow for sure. Sean, can you remind me if you can? No, but I should remember about it the first time of my day, of when I wake up. So I need to make alarm clock because I forgot. I want to do a DNA test. I know, guys, that it won't show me a lot of things, but now I can do it. I want to do it tomorrow. I need to remember. I forgot. I wanted to do it the last week, and I forgot completely. It went out of my head. But my last week was so difficult. I don't know. I have again reaction on something. It seems to me like it's autumn. Nothing has to like there is no pollen outside. I don't know why I feel that I have allergy or virus or something. So the last week was difficult, but now it's okay. It's good. So we are all humanoids. Gorilla, really, it's nice to see you. Yes, good humanoid. And Huey G, how are you doing, my friend from Ontario Oblast region from Canada. Canada. I must shower. I smell two-stroke smoke. Two-stroke smoke. I must shower. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so he will come back. Alfred, I think GR is real. That mankind built underground cities in Turkey, etc., to survive the glacial epoch and lived in caves once the great floods came. I believe a lot of monuments were aligned to this epoch. So we just had this very big disaster, natural disaster on Earth, and because of it, humanity, did we survive or disappear? So it means no, we survived. Yes, we managed to survive. And was this civilization? I think that this color is not enough. Or it's okay. I will try to use my gel for eyebrows. No, and I take my my eyeliner. I want to use this eyeliner. 1 second, guys. Alternative history is something that I adore. It's my favorite topic. Especially when, like, sometimes, Alfred, you told that if you start to learn Kabbalah, you can become crazy, because the same with me when I started learning this alternative history, because sometimes you see that it's true and everything is good, and sometimes you try to dig so deep that you don't realize where is true and where is just imagination of some people. I need to do the same, Sean, I need to do the same wings as Elvira. But it won't be very good on me, I think. So Elvira, I'm going to be inspired by her. But just a little bit. Yes, this is enough. Enough of Elvira in me. Because Elvira has a different color type. She's like winter. Very dark hair. Very white skin and blue eyes. I'm back. Hussein, hello, long time. How are you doing? Hussein Tavasoli, how is your life going? Where have you been? Also, universal mathematics encoded into temple building mankind has previously reached advanced state before. It will be it's in my future plans. Now I know only the fact that we have it, but I don't understand completely what is this and how it works. But astronomy and Alfred, do you believe in astrology? In like just in astrology? For example, I went to a Vedic astrologist. Do you believe in such kind of people? Cristiano Saltas, what a gorgeous girl. Thank you, Cristiano. I am period. I cannot show. I am depressed. ¿Qué pasa? What's wrong with you? What happened in your life? Hossein Tavassoli, tell me. What's going on? Why are you depressed? Yes, Alfred, that's a good theory. Have seen underground system that Jewish resistance high from the Romans. High seen underground system. What kind of system? You mean what was there? I don't think that I remember it. From alternative history or from just history. Underground system. The Jewish resistance hide from the Romans. That's interesting. Hossein. Are you depressed because you have your period? Yeah, that what? Yeah, like for me, I'm sorry, Hossein. But for me, like I had it not so long ago. I mean, my depression because of female cycles and so on. And for me, it's like what you write. It means that. Oh, you put on your T-shirt. That's very good that you did. So, спать пошла. You smell like a cucumber. Ты пахнешь огурцом. So she wants to be a blogger, and no, you don't do that. Now a lot of people, много людей тебя сейчас смотрят. Ты просто понимаешь, что там люди. Ты можешь как бы разговаривать на испанском. Обращаться туда. Sorry, guys. I have break. Mama's отдых, Алиса. I'm lesbian. I want money. Why? Adiós, ¿por qué? ¿Vas a dormir? ¿Ya? ¿Спать? No? Solo? Okay. I'm lesbian. Want money. What's the connection? Mahadi, hello. Alfred, guerrilla radio. Yes, in Egypt, 2 miles of ancient underground tunnels. Why we don't know, why it's not so public, Why we can't, it's so interesting. I went to Egypt now this country, they live, okay, I went there 15 years ago, the last time, but still they look so underdeveloped, when you are not enough developed. They live such a poor life, majority people. At least where I went, to Hurghada, to Sharm el-Sheikh, they behave themselves in a very wild way, very wild. I felt myself that, now of course, but I understand that it was my mistake to choose this kind of holiday destination. That especially when you go without a husband or on your own, it was awful. Once I came there in a company with friends, and we had 2 guys there, and 2 girls and 2 guys. And they have such a great history, and they have so many things hidden. And tourists come there to drink cheap alcohol and to... What was it? It was my lamp, yes. Not enough, okay. Not enough of electricity. Not enough charged, not fully charged, what I say. John Kiatz, hi madam, how are you? I'm fine, and you, John Kiatz? Yes, Egypt, okay. How old are you? I am 40 years old. The Masad Masada Mountain is a cool story too. And what was there? Can you say in few words what was there? I think that those countries, something happened in them. Just again to so very strange, like those countries with such a great in heritage, with such great monuments, with such great history and philosophy. Now they're somewhere very far, and they're people they need to survive. Have you heard Artem now? Guerrilla told that in Egypt, and Alfred told as well that in Egypt there are underground system, like underground.
Yeah, I heard about it, but it's not still not proved.
It's not
I mean,
proved.
well, okay, they have like ultrasound check. It's like it's there, but nobody get there yet. So
They checked it with ultrasound.
yeah, that's how they discovered that there is something there under.
But why they don't go inside? Because they need to dig the hole, or they don't want us to go there, or Egypt doesn't allow us just to go inside. Yeah. Artyom knows about it.
Oh, I heard about it. I'm not. I don't know. Maybe just rumors. Maybe it's not. But
Alisa is calling. I'm sorry to say. They went to bed. Yeah, spring forward and fall back. So spring forward and fall back. In winter, most of the states change except Arizona doesn't change the clocks. So yeah, you have states and you have different laws in different states. Wow. And it's crazy. I mean, Sean, it's even difficult for me to understand Russia. And you know what I feel with this YouTube? I feel that Russia is going further and further from me psychologically, spiritually, and mentally. Oh, come here! Come here! I see you! Of course, come here! You know, kids, they went to bed and immediately he wants his attention. And he's like, but now he sits on a visible place the whole day, but just 1 second, kids went to bed and he starts to make noises, to express his desire and emotions. So for me, like Russia, they don't change. Here we change. And it's even difficult for me, you know, in this case that they change and they don't change, and it's like a mess in my head. And when in one country you have different laws for every state, I read that for a person that they that the government, it's a conspirological theory, of course, but the government they do it also to make us less strong because they want us to make less. They want to make us less strong because it breaks our biology. For a human, it's a lot. 1 hour of difference, and to switch to change your schedule, it's a lot, and that's why this time we don't think about. We think less about conscious things, and we think more about your health and how to adapt, yes, your bodies to this new schedule. Do you believe in it? Is it possible? So it's just because it's. But Alfred, you explained why you have it, and actually I understand this. But you know, this 1 hour. Because in Russia, First of all, they had it, then they didn't have it, now they have it, now they don't have it, and they change it. And it's even more difficult and difficult, for people. And it's difficult to adapt, to get used to it, to change your inner alarm system in the clocks. Solstice is when sun is at highest zenith. Yeah, I understand. I understand. The Jews hold out in the fortress for years, and the Romans were down below trying to take the fortress. Oh, and that's why they built something. Wow, very interesting. Guerrilla. What? Alfred wrote to Sean, I'm not clued up about ley lines, but I don't understand what are ley lines. I understood, but from what I have read, they have high healing frequencies, and many temples and churches built on them. Artem, can you check what ley lines? Ley and lines like a line. Ley lines, because
One word.
yeah, line in one word. Alfred says that, and Sean mentioned, from what I have read, they have high healing frequencies and many temples and churches. Probably these are like meridians, no? Ley lines. Meridians, what we have, like, no? This system.
Maybe like in Nazca, this desert.
What is this?
In Nazca Desert, there is some many different lines. You can see it from the space, and it's look like
I didn't know about it.
it's look like like very old like a marks for aeronauts aircraft. You can see it from the only from the space.
Yes, Sean.
Not from the space, from the air. You can see it from the land. So when you're driving, it is just the rocks and nothing. But when you take a balloon and going up or with a plane, you can see it's like some, I don't know, pictograms, the huge animals. Or you never seen it? Nazca Desert. Okay.
Nazca Desert.
Yeah.
It's in Peru. No? I saw this Nazca aliens, and I heard that in Nazca they have a lot of things connected with aliens.
It's Peru, yeah.
It's Peru. I want to take my. I have like again my eyes. They're itching. Why can it be so? It's not makeup for sure. I have eye drops against allergy. Probably I need to visit a doctor next week to ask. They are alive out there. They are alive out there in universe, but no aliens or life forms never visited Earth. Or are you a solar system? Artem shows me lines in Nazca Desert.
It's just part of it, you see?
Yeah.
But there is some animals even, you see? You only can see it from the earth, from the about the. Oh, you see, this is a spider. No, fuck me. Come on.
No, please don't say it for my live stream. What is wrong? Nothing bad happened. I try to be political correct here. Oh no, 11 people. I had 7 when I turned my head.
Okay, so there is some animals, there is some, I don't know, kind of weird. Weird pictures. You can see it from only from the.
So and it
Yeah.
was made it was done it was
Nobody knew.
nobody knows.
It was always there.
Nobody knows.
But I mean, it is obviously when like it's already in all alternative stories. Whenever you have a desert, it was the civilization which was destroyed by some like a super weapon. So this it was the same in Africa. It was same in United States. It was same in Peru. Whenever you have the desert, so we had something.
And now they make from us just stupid people, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah? They don't need to destroy us, but they make from us just, you know. It's good to go to church and to go to war in Ukraine. Yes, because they are enemies. Because the United States, they want to come to us and to conquer our territory. That's what Russian people say. Yeah, that's true, by the way. They believe it. It's unbelievable. You ask them, but do you have any proofs that they wanted? Do they have? Did they do something? No, but yeah, we were told by on TV. But now they are not enemies anymore, by the way, United States. Now they forgot this completely. They forgot these rhetorics and they don't go back to it. Just they don't talk about it, as if nothing happened, you know, as if they didn't have such a discussion. But when they started this war in Ukraine, in the beginning, it was too much, I think. In the beginning, they all, like in one voice, they told that it's because of Americans. They need to go to Ukraine because of Americans, because they want to conquer Russian territories, because they jealous that Russia have a lot of territory and they jealous and they want to. Oh, again, I forgot. You know, I always forget this line. And now they meet each other. So, by the way, when is this meeting, Putin and Trump in Hungary, and will it take place? So, is it will it happen? When is this? I heard. Yes, Sean, you told me last time. You told us they wanted to meet each other. And then I saw it somewhere in my news feed, but I don't remember when exactly. And I just wonder what they are going to talk about. Is it generally possible? What do they have? How it will just... what will be there? We discussed it with you, that Trump will collab to Putin. They will love each other publicly, shake hands, friendship together forever. And why it was like simple logic. You ask simple questions and you are surprised because of like when you try to connect it all together, the whole story, you don't have the truth. Just no, just okay. You ask, but you told that it was in this way. Why you meet now, for example, Trump? Why he... why, you know? If that was the reason why you started to fight with Ukraine, why you go to Alaska and you shake Trump's hand? How is it possible? So maybe before, like Artem said, that all strong nations were destroyed, and maybe now with like the best weapon is to make people stupid. And maybe I tried to run away from Russia, but as I see, it's not only about Russia and the situation in Russia. It's about the whole world generally. And I can't find my second eyebrow pencil. Where are you? Okay, I will try to use this one, but it's dry. No, it's okay.
It's so quiet.
Me?
That's it, you finished?
No, I don't. No, I'm talking. I'm talking.
Okay.
I want to read. I want to read, but I wanted to do my eyebrows. Sorry, I have. I just want to finish my eyebrows. Some. Sorry, guys. I'm going to read you. I'm silent just because I'm concentrated. Because I didn't use. I have very serious problem. I talk about Putin, Trump, Alaska, extraterrestrial life, and I also talk about my eyebrow gel. I have two problems, three. Eyebrow gel, my dry eyebrow gel, Putin, Alaska, Trump, and so on. Sean, is that you? I see. I see it's you. Thank you for your donation, dear Sean. Selena, don't forget to do your DNA test. Just reminding you. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Yeah, financial. Okay, so yeah, I have to do it. The first part of the day, I need to contact to Lise. I will go to the same My Heritage. Yeah, did you use the same My Heritage? But it's so interesting. I want to read what you write about those ley lines. If it's the same what Artem told me, it's extremely interesting. And thank you one more time, Sean. Take my love, vibes, my best vibes. Sean, I'm not cool. So this is what I finished with. There. Okay. So Guerrilla, you think that we never had contacts, but why we have those pyramids and everything? I think that we have contacts because Artem saw himself. He saw a spaceship, and my father. I told you that he's a nuclear physicist. I mean that I can tell a lot of different things, and I can maybe describe him in a different way, but he is a very clever person, and that time he was a very, I don't know what about now, but that time he was a very conscious person, and I think, like, I believe everything. I believe everything. Still, maybe it was his manipulation. No, it's not the right color. Where is the right color? I want to use something different on my lips today. And I need to use this concealer as well. And I want to read at the same time. Type or read Sons of Horus. Sons of Horus. What do you do? DH Ruff. I do just my makeup and I talk with you. And what do you do? Yes, Guerrilla, the Maccabees held on to Masada until 70 AD. Okay, so these are Jews, yes? Carlo wrote, hello, Carlo, ¿cómo estás? How to say ¿cómo estás in Italian? No sé, Carlo. In Judin. Jeff, hi one more time. You can write. How are you doing? Alfred, Angkor, what link to many constellations? Angkor, what link to many constellations? I don't know what. I remember that I saw this word many times, but I don't remember what does it mean. So is Washington DC. Angkor, what link to many constellations? So is Washington DC.
Come stai?
Come stai?
va?
Come stai?
Come
come,
stai?
come stai, Carlo?
Come sta?
Come sta?
Come va?
Come va? Come va? Come sta?
Ciao, come va? How
Ciao,
are you?
ciao, come va, Carlo? No, I think it's Spanish accent already. Yes, in my mouth, Spanish accent. I like to visit this historical. And where have you been, Gorilla, already? For example, have you been somewhere? I also like to go everywhere. But first of all, I need to find my powder. Best drink ever. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I wanted to use a different one. As above, so below. This comes from Thoth, the thrice greatest. As above and from below. And Petra. Petra is that temple hacked into a stone area. AJJ, circa about. Oh, it was so long ago already. Guys, I need to go down, I know. So, but I'm going to read just 1 second. About around. For example, circa ses gracias. Thank you so much, RJJ. Thank you. I love when you learn me. It was an allegory of the seasons. Isis or Osiris also said Typhon, circa. Hem means black or fertile. This was Nile black soil, so that gods were all created to tell astrotheology. Hem, same as Demeter and Persephone going into Hades. This I don't understand. I understand that you talk about gods.
Greece mythology.
Greek? Is it Greek?
Demeter, Persephone.
But I don't understand what exactly. Alfred, you are a wealth of knowledge, my friend. Yeah. I have to learn a lot, Alfred. I have to learn a lot to think to understand you 100%. I have to, but I know already. For example, abyss. Yes, you told me. Then what else? What was gospel? I didn't know in the beginning how to say it. Then realm. I didn't know also. Now I know a lot of things. Really, you're riding motocross? Oh man, I must hit the shower now. I still smell two-stroke smoke. And what is two-stroke smoke? And is it you riding motocross? I worked in motocross also a little bit. So, yes, studying is good, but we will never get ultimate truth of prehistory, as we were not there. So it's better to take bits of everything and just be content with the sun coming up in the mornings. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, generally, yes. Alfred, you are right. And we need to probably to build, yes, our own little planet to understand everything and to understand what we can do here and what is our local just purpose. To start thinking about our kids, about our families, about ourselves. This is the only way. And every time, guys, we talk about with you about it, we come to the same one and the same conclusion. We come to this conclusion that anyway we can guess, we can play games, but we will never know. And unfortunately, it's the only truth that I can find my lip pencil today. But I want to find it because why? Because I want to put it on. Or I just can't recognize it. Maybe it was this one. No, this one is too dark. Oh, it's here. It was there. Oh, and my eyebrow pencil. It was hidden. Just it was in front of my face. It was hidden, and I already put on something different. But I'm going to draw little strikes, little lines, like as if my eyebrows are very big. Nighty guy, hello. Hello, how are you? Sean, yes, to go back to not is the all brother. Yes, to go back is not back to not is the all. I don't understand. They call it the caves of the birds, if I remember correctly, vast caverns, unexplored, fetid with bad poo, etc., flooded, some probably made by water tables going through the limestone, but unless this. You talk about those corridors in Egypt. Anomalies are properly researched and publicity broadcast. It's only speculation. Aha. Same as China and Antarctica are meant to have pyramids, etc. 56 countries all agree not to explore Antarctica. Why is that? My husband has this. Yes, Artem? You have the same. Why 56 countries agreed not to explore Antarctica? You asked me this question, yes?
Yeah, because behind Antarctica is the other civilizations lives.
Lives? Even now?
Yeah.
But why?
It's like a big bee thoughts, you know, like according to the whole the imagination of the world and existence. We have our like piece of land, we call it Earth, and any other civilizations they live nearby, surrounding us.
And so the entrance is in Antarctica. And Alfred, do you believe this theory? Artem, he thinks this way. I just remember, of course, we discussed it. And do you believe it? Like, do you have the same perception? Like, if to go deeper, so many questions, not enough minutes to learn. So my advice is read wee bit of everything, but none of it is literal truth. Yeah, but Alfred, sometimes when I read something and I feel with my heart that it's correct, I like find peace. And for me, it's like the last time when I told you, Gospel of Judah, it was a miracle for me. I felt this love and peace inside of my heart, and it was so wonderful. And like when you feel that this, I'm not going to blindly blindly believe in everything. And even like when somebody come with something new and interesting tomorrow that will question, for example, Gospel of Judah, I will read it. So I'm not going to be like a blind believer. No, it's not about me. But still, I remember these emotions that when 2 days ago I started to look actually in what you advised me to look, and I started to open my mind wider, and it brought me wonderful emotions. Sean, Göbekli in Turkey is believed to be 12,000 years old and recently unearthed a full-sized statue of a human figure in between the walls. Ah, it's in Turkey. Why I thought that it's in Spain? Sean, I thought that you were talking about Spain. Is it, yeah, but Göbekli, it sounds like it's Turkish. Yes, Sean, there is another temple somewhere recently been unearthed. Слышишь? Unearthed. To unearth. Раскапывать. Unearth. To unearth a statue. To unearth a temple. And yes, Sean, there is another temple somewhere recently been unearthed too. All these anthropomorphic figures carry handbags and hold pine cone. Carry handbags and hold, and what is pine cone? I forgot. What is pine cone? You remember we discussed? Pine cone. It's this. Yeah. It's a pine cone. David told like pine cones for cats. I remember with these special herbs for cat. What was the name of it? Really? Yes, Sean. There is another temple. Are you serious, Alfred? And where is that? Sean, Alfred. Yes. The library is full of enlightenment for the brain. Yeah. Enlightenment for the brain. Thank you. Enlightenment. What do I say? Enlightenment for the brain. Library is full of enlightenment. Yeah, it's a kind of enlightenment. And when I have it, when I feel it, and when it goes to my heart and to my soul, it's the most precious, one of the most precious feelings that you have. Like love, it's close, but it's different. And when you feel that something is so correct and so truth, and you find for me, it's inner peace. Because I still have anxiety, and for me to find the truth, it's to find peace. Graham Hancock is heavily steeped in theories of all this stuff. Okay. Alfred, I think the handbags... Alfred, I think the handbags contain DNA. What do you discuss, guys? Can you explain me? Maria is here. Look who is here. Maria. Hello, Maria. I hope that you are still here. How are you doing? Maria, do you know Verdi? If you know, tell me who is this. Maybe Maria and Verdi, they are just one person. They are one person. I have to go live in my different live stream, but I want to stay here. I have tarot live stream, guys. Will you come? But I didn't read. I want to stay here. Yes, Nazca lines in Peru. Yes, so it was Artem. Looks like landing strip. The stink is back. Hello, Rilo. Oh, you are so fast. You take shower like as fast as Artem. Artem is your research division. No, I also know a lot of things. Yes, in some ways, Artem is a fan of alternative history. He loves it. And in the beginning, I didn't want to believe in what he says. No, still, Artem thinks that we have flat Earth, but I disagree. I think it's something still that it's. I don't know. Maybe it's. What do you think about flat Earth? I want to talk about this. Maria thing. Maria, are you Russian? Artem bang on nuclear warfare in prehistory. Artem bang on nuclear warfare in prehistory. Bang on nuclear warfare. Look, Artem. Alfred told you, Artem bang on nuclear warfare in prehistory. I don't understand what it is, but it's for you. No, I understand that bang on nuclear. Do you understand? What does it mean?
I told you that like where there are many civilizations, or the one big civilization used to live in our piece of planet, and there is war or some extinction by the other civilization. That's why we have a deserts. That's why we have a rock and stones melted, some huge temple complexes and pyramids itself. And there is many in the mountains will find a huge megalith which was melted with huge temperatures, which just means there was some nuclear or whatever attack, or I don't know, maybe some lasers or whatever technologies, unknown
Or
technologies.
maybe we destroyed the
And that's why,
ourselves.
yeah, there is no skeletons. Then most of the time, those skeletons they were just burned because the stones are melted. So just imagine what happened with the bodies of live creatures. They just disappeared.
So what to do? I want to read Sean. I don't ride motocross anymore. This, but I repair. Mind your business. How do I please a Russian woman? Oh my god. It's a two-stroke. It's two-stroke Polaris. I thought that it's a name. It's all black ops and redacted the good information. It's all black ops and redacted the good information. You mean all information that we have around, it's all redacted? God boy, where is Zoe? Let's go to my second live stream, and Taro, probably she will come. If she's not, if she probably she's out. No, it's Saturday. She has to come. She comes for my Taro live streams. Your husband looked just like his NHA Goa named Henrik Landqvist. He's from Sweden, I think. My husband, Mark Major. So like this NHL goalie named, you need to check, Artem, check. Henrik Lundqvist with Q. It's you. You look like him. I changed the piston and what's ceiling. You scared her, GB. Oh, Zoe hasn't been on. Yeah, she was not here. Krishna, you're back.
What's
You're a
the name,
makeup
Krishna?
session. Yeah, I'm here today. Brian C. So many messages.
What's the name?
So guys, let's go to my second live stream. See you there.